Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Saturday, September 6th, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Got a few minutes to catch up before the day gets crazy.
Hey David, I'm doing all right, thanks. Yeah, let's chat while I grab my coffee.
Sweet. I need this caffeine hit bad. My morning's already been a whirlwind with non-stop calls.
I get it. My inbox is a total mess, and I've got a ton to sort out before lunch.
Man, it's always something, isn't it? Gotta keep pushing through though.
For sure. A quick break like this helps me reset before diving back in.
Totally. By the way, did you catch that news about China's huge military parade next week? I saw it on CNN.
Yeah, I read about it too. They're expecting like 26 world leaders to show up for the big event.
26 leaders in one spot? That's gotta be a security nightmare waiting to happen.
No doubt. It's also a massive statement, showing off their influence on the world stage.
Right? I'm just hoping it leads to some solid trade opportunities. Could mean new markets for us sales folks.
That's a good point. These events often open doors for economic ties if they play their cards right.
Exactly. Gotta stay in the loop on this stuff. Could be a game changer for landing new clients.
True. I'm curious to see how the discussions pan out over the next few weeks.
Same here. If it means more business, I'm all for it. Anything to hit those sales targets.
Haha, always thinking about the bottom line, huh? I like that focus.
You know me, always chasing the next deal. But seriously, it's cool to see how global stuff ties into our day-to-day.
It really does. These big events ripple out in ways we don't always expect.
For sure. Oh, and speaking of big things, did you hear about SpaceX and their latest move?
Yeah, I saw on CNN they're gearing up for their 10th Starship test flight. Had to scrub the first try, though.
10 test flights already? Man, these guys are on a whole other level.
It's pretty amazing. They're really pushing the limits of what space tech can do.
I bet it's costing them a fortune. Wonder if they'll actually pull it off this time.
Well, if they perfect reusable rockets, it could slash costs big time. That's the real goal.
No kidding. Imagine if we end up selling gear to space tourists one day. How wild would that be?
That's a stretch, but who knows? This kind of tech could create whole new industries in 5 or 10 years.
Right? I'd love to see a smooth launch. Fingers crossed they don't blow it, literally.
Same. It's exciting to think about the possibilities, like more accessible space travel down the line.
Totally. Hey, if they nail it, maybe Elon will send me a ticket to Mars for my next vacation.
Dream big, David. But honestly, the innovation behind it is what gets me hyped.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Gotta give them props for not giving up after all those setbacks.
Exactly. Persistence pays off, just like grinding through a tough project at work.
Speaking of tough, did you see that story about Ghislaine Maxwell popping up at a Clinton event?
Yeah, I caught that on CNN. It's kind of shocking, given everything that's come out about her.
Right? After all the drama and allegations, she's still getting invites to fancy shindigs.
It's bizarre. Makes you wonder how some people just keep dodging the consequences.
No lie. If I pulled something shady like that, I'd be out of a job before I could even blink.
For real. It's like there's a different set of rules for the ultra-connected.
Ain't that the truth? I'm just glad I'm not in that kind of spotlight, too much drama for me.
Honestly, same. It's a reminder of how messy those high-profile circles can get.
Yeah, I'll stick to my sales pitches. Way less stress than dealing with that kind of baggage.
Fair enough. It just makes you think about fairness and accountability,
Totally. Anyway, I don't want to get too bogged down in that soap opera. Got enough on my plate already.
I hear you. By the way, how's that big pitch you've been working on coming along?
Oh, it's shaping up. Just gotta touch base with a couple more clients before I can call it a day.
Nice. I've got a project review later, so I'm hoping to wrap things up without too many hiccups.
Good luck with that. My schedule's packed, but I'm trying to keep my head above water.
You've got this. Just don't let those calls drain all your energy.
I'll try not to. These coffee breaks with you are what keep me sane, honestly.
Same here, David. It's nice to step away from the screen for a bit and just chat.
For sure. Oh, before I forget, did you get the memo about the team meeting later this week?
Yeah, I saw it. Sounds like they want to go over the quarterly goals again.
Another meeting. I swear, half my day is just sitting in conference rooms.
Tell me about it. But at least it's a chance to get everyone on the same page.
True. I just hope it's quick, so I can get back to actually doing stuff.
Fingers crossed. I've got a deadline looming, so I'm with you on keeping it short.
Man, deadlines never stop, do they? Feels like I'm always racing against the clock.
That's the office life. But hey, we've made it through worse, right?
No doubt. Gotta keep grinding. Those targets aren't gonna hit themselves.
Exactly. A little hustle now pays off later, or so I keep telling myself.
Huh? Same. Hey, speaking of hustle, you working remotely at all this week, or are you in every day?
I'm in most of the time. Got too many face-to-face check-ins to skip the office.
Gotcha. I'm mixing it up. Some days at home, some here. Keeps things fresh, you know?
Yeah, I like the flexibility too. Just wish the commute wasn't such a drag sometimes.
Tell me about it. Traffic's been a nightmare lately. Takes forever to get in.
I know. That's why I'm all about podcasts during the drive. Makes it bearable.
Smart move. I just blast some tunes and try not to lose my cool.
Whatever works. At least we've got this coffee spot to look forward to.
For real. It's the little things that get me through a hectic morning.
Couldn't agree more. These quick chats are like a mini reset for the day.
Yep. All right, I guess we better get moving before the boss starts wondering where we are.
Yeah, let's do this. Catch you later at the coffee machine?
You bet. See you around, Alex.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.